What is up, guys? Welcome to my new YouTube channel. Yeah. Um, this is my first YouTube video, so low key I'm kind of nervous. So if I'm like stuttering or whatever, I apologize. I also apologize if I like go off script or whatever. I don't even got a script, but like I apologize if it doesn't make sense sometimes. Pretty much in like this like YouTube series that I'm making online on YouTube, I kind of want to make like a miniature model of my real car in real life. Like I want to have like my real car in real life, but like in a little RC model. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool or interesting to have, just to like drive around to roleplay after, like I'm inside the little RC car. Um, but yeah, how I'm gonna be doing this is I'm gonna pretty much program some parts in this little Arduino. This is yeah, I'm gonna like program it using this, and then once I get further along, I'm probably gonna switch over from this to this, a little ESP. These are supposed to like be wireless or whatever, so I could like, control it with like a little RC car controller. Yeah. Um, I apologize if I'm not explaining things correctly. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some notes I've taken so far of what I want to do. Um, so this is my car. Okay, these are like the actual measurements that it has in real life. Hopefully, I don't know. Lucky I found it online and the website that I got it off of seemed kind of sketchy. But I just hope that whatever they had online was correct and I'm not getting scammed. Um, for this like little diagram, it's basically showing what I want to have. I want to have headlights right here because they're in front. I want to have taillights back here. I want to have two proximity sensors in the front and back, and I also want to have a photoresistor on top. Um, I may or may not add a temperature sensor because I have one, but low-key it kind of sucks. It's like a DHT11 or whatever. It came with like this little kit that I have that I got from Sunfounder. I bought it online for like $100 off Amazon. If you want to get into stuff like this, I highly recommend like a little kit like this because I bought it like at the beginning of summer and I feel like I've learned a decent amount. Not too much because low-key I'm not a pro. So like I apologize if I like I don't know if I give some false information in these videos because I'm not a pro. So take everything I say with a grain of salt, I guess. It does come with a lot of cool modules. It comes a lot of cool modules. Yeah, this is a list of them if you want to get this kit yourself. Has a lot of cool stuff. It comes with the red LED lights I want to add, the white LED lights that I also want to add. It comes with a bunch of resistors. It also comes with a joystick module for the car that I want to do. Yeah, it comes with a lot of stuff. Oh no, and this is like the DHT11 that I was talking about. It came with one. It's like it's supposed to like sense temperature and stuff. Um, but unfortunately, like it came like broken. It didn't want to like work at all. I guess. It also came with a photoresistor, like the thing that I want to add to my car. But unfortunately, it's lost. I'm not sure where I put it. I was trying to program it like a couple days ago, or not a couple days ago, like a couple weeks ago, but I started feeling like sick, so I like took a break from doing whatever I'm doing, and I lost it. I'm not too sure how or where I put it. Um, what else? What else? Oh, it also comes with like a servo motor. Um, this is a little thing that I'm gonna use to like turn the vehicle like left and right. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it also comes with one motor. I'm not sure what type of motor it is. It doesn't give like a specification on what type. So I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna explain it more. Okay, so pretty much like these are like all the parts that I want to have or that I'm thinking that I'm gonna need and stuff. I'll probably start ordering some of them off Amazon, such as like probably some more distance sensors, some more rear motors, and some more other stuff. Pretty much. Um, this is like a layout that I have of my soon-to-be RC model. I'm gonna have two headlights and okay, well, nice. My computer just turned off. Okay, no, we're fine. It's gonna have two headlights in front because they're headlights, two taillights in the back because they're taillights. It's gonna have two motors in the back. It's gonna have one servo motor, like towards the front, so I can like turn the wheels left and right and stuff. To be honest, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I don't want to like use the internet too much on whatever I'm building. I kind of just want to make this like my RC car. I don't want to like cheat and stuff. I don't want to like cheat and use ChatGPT. So like, yeah, I'll show you guys all my programming, so you guys can keep me accountable on cheating or not. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it so it turns left and right. Cause if you think about it, like that's difficult, man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have an ESP right here, right in the middle. Hopefully, like the ESP is even able to handle all this hardware that I'm gonna be putting on. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure what limitations it has. I haven't even messed around with this. I've only messed around with this. I know that this is able to handle less voltage per pin, so hopefully I don't burn any of them out because I've just been practicing on this mostly. What else? Oh, proximity sensor, servo motor, photoresistor. It's gonna be on top, so I kind of like colored it in darker, so I could differentiate the stuff. Yeah. I wrote down some equations that I'm gonna need most likely. This is a scale factor. Pretty much gonna scale my car down, just to make it as accurate as possible. I'm just gonna use this measurement. Yeah, this equation for the measurement, and also like the scaled speed, just so I'm able to get the correct speed. Like let's say like okay, I don't know how I'm gonna explain this because like I kind of suck at explaining things, but I'll try. At 100% scale, my car is able to go 126 miles per hour. Look, I did not know that. I've never driven my car over 70 or over 80. Low-key, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure how fast I've driven my car. But yeah, this is like the max top speed, I guess. I searched it up online. I did not do it myself. I searched it up just in case my mom's watching this. I got it off Google. 126 miles per hour, which is pretty cool. So, but that's at 100% scale. I'm gonna scale it down a lot, low key, because like my car's kind of big. So, I'm gonna scale it down to like I don't know, maybe 10%. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I haven't really gotten into the math too far. But okay, so pretty much like let's say that this is 50%. The scale goes down to 50%. I want to have it so like it. I don't know. You see, this is what I have a problem with explaining things. I hope I get better over time. I probably will. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna like scale it down and use this equation to have the top speed be accurate to like my car. Yeah. Anyways, enough talking. I apologize if that was confusing or if I didn't get my point across. I'm gonna probably look it over and I'm gonna see what I could do if I don't end up getting my point across. But today, pretty much what I want to get down to and what I want to do is I want to program the LED lights first, which is probably the simplest thing that I could do. Yeah. So what you'll need if you're going to be following this on your own time is you're going to need a little Arduino, something to just have it, something that you could talk to pretty much. This is what an Arduino is. It's basically just like a little like computer that you're able to talk to. It's not a computer, but it's like a little circuit board that you're able to like communicate with. And this is what this is pretty much, just something that you're able to talk to. And you're also going to need a breadboard. This is a mini breadboard. It comes with 30 pins, 30 little pins. You're also going to need some resistors. If I could find them. I apologize if this is like kind of going all over the place. I really did not practice before I did it. I kind of just set up my stuff and I just started recording without a plan. So I hope you guys don't get bored or annoyed. So I can't find the resistors just yet, so I'm probably gonna like pause the recording and go look for it. Oh yeah, so these are like the little LED lights as well that I'm gonna be programming. I'm gonna be programming 2 taillights. I'm gonna be programming also 2 headlights if I could find the white ones. It's kind of messy. I apologize. I just gonna throw everything inside here after work because I've been working on it during work sometimes whenever I got time. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll come back. But when I come back, I'm gonna pretty much show you the parts that you'll need for this little section of the thing that I'm gonna be doing. Okay, and we are back. So pretty much I have the parts that we'll need. I found them. I had to go look around. I apologize if the phone has like a different angle from like before the cut. Cause low-key I had to like get my phone to use that flashlight because I couldn't find some of the parts that I needed. So that was kind of a bummer. But anyways, let's get back into it. Pretty much 2 yellow LED lights for the directional lights. I know that they're supposed to be orange, but low-key I don't have any orange LED lights. The kit doesn't come with any, which is kind of weird, but it's fine. So I mean, if you guys are hoping that I'd have orange LED lights, this is not a video for you, because I don't have any, and I don't want to order any because they come in like kits of like 100 or 50. So somewhere around there, they come with like a lot of LED lights, and low-key I don't need that much. I just need 2 orange ones. Yeah, and also 2 red taillights because they're red in real life, and 2 white LED lights for the headlights. And you'll also need some resistors, 10K resistors. If you don't have any of these, I highly recommend you buy them before you even start this project, because low-key, if you don't have any resistors, you can burn out some of the pins on your Arduino. Yeah, I'm not sure if you even need these, to be honest. I kind of learned all this information from this guy named Paul McCorder on YouTube. So if I'm giving you wrong information, it's going to be his fault, not my fault. It's going to be his fault, because I learned everything from him. So please don't get mad at me if I give you wrong information. You'll also need like a breadboard to, I don't know, to put all your parts on. And you'll also need some jumper wires. I won't be using these too much in this project because low-key they're kind of ugly if you have too much on your breadboard. It makes it look kind of like confusing and just ugly, man. They're not wires that I like to use too much. I'll be using these throughout most the video, mainly because it makes like your projects look cleaner and a lot more understandable, I guess. Yeah, it's like a $10 kit on Amazon. They're not too expensive, and they're worth it, to be honest, if you want to do stuff like this, I guess. So I'm gonna pause the video again, and I'm gonna pretty much build the little thing, and I'll explain it to you guys, and I'm also gonna put the programming on the screen as well, so I could code it with you guys, so you guys don't feel too lonely and confused and stuff like that. So I'm gonna build it real quick, and I'll come back in a couple minutes. Yep. So pretty much I set up the breadboard with all the connections and stuff. It might look a little bit confusing, but I promise after I explain it, it should be like a little bit more understandable on what I did. So first let's start off with like what these jumper wires are. Pretty much every single LED that you see on this board is connected to a little like pin on the Arduino. So both yellow LEDs have their own pin, and the reason for that is because basically I want to have them be like their own LED. So let's say that you want to turn left, I want to have it so like only the left LED turns on, or if you want to turn right, I want to have it so only the right LED turns on. I didn't have to do that for every single pin, LEDs though, because both of the front headlights, those are connected, to one pin because I want those to turn on at the same time. And both red LEDs are also done the same way. They're both connected to one single pin because I want those to also turn on whenever like you reverse or you're slowing down and stuff. These little black wires that you see though, these are ground pins. I connected these to the rail, and a ground pin pretty much just completes the circuit. I didn't. Oh yeah, I need to still do that. So I need to connect these yellow pins or these yellow LEDs to the circuit of the ground pin or whatever. I apologize if I'm not really making sense. So I'm gonna just show you guys how I'm gonna do that actually, just so I don't have to stop the recording again and again and again. Cause low key, this is kind of not difficult, but I'm not sure if I even like recording videos. Yeah, so that simple. Both of these are connected to the ground, and now the circuit's complete. So whenever I program them, they're gonna be functioning and they're gonna do whatever I pretty much tell them to do. So now let's move on to this little confusing thing that we see on the right hand side. This is the Arduino IDE. This is what you're pretty much gonna have to download in order to even do a project like this. I'm not gonna go through all the steps of how to download it because low-key I don't feel like doing that much work. Maybe in the future, I don't know, low-key I'm not really, yeah. Anyways, all this code that you see on here is pretty much like I was practicing to see if like I even did the circuit right for the LEDs, but yeah, they seem to have worked. I don't know how in depth I want to go into the programming of it, to be honest, or not the programming, but I'm not sure how in depth I want to go into the computer language or the stuff on here. I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys just want. Yeah, look, I'm gonna just complete it, finish the coding for this, and I'll just explain it as I'm going on, or as I'm like programming it. If you guys want to have a video of me just pretty much explaining what every single one of these confusing things mean, just let me know, and I could make a video. But yeah, I'm gonna just code, program, and you guys are gonna watch me do it pretty much, and I'll explain it as I'm going on, as I said. I'll explain this little bit of code right now before I even get into the other programming stuff that I want to do. So pretty much the reason, okay, yeah. So this little statement right here, the int, that basically refers to an integer. So an integer is like a number, and the name that I gave this integer is red LED. And the reason to why I named it red LED is because both of these LEDs are red. You can name it whatever you want, but I just named it red LED. And I made this red LED equal the number 3. And the reason for that is because the pin that this red LED is connected to is pin number 3 on the Arduino itself. This other integer is the baud rate, I think. I don't know, low-key, I'm not, yeah. It's the BR, and that's going to be for the serial monitor. It's going to be for this little thing right here. This is where I'm going to give like the Arduino directions while it's turned on, if that makes sense, kind of. The pin mode, pretty much that's like the mode I'm setting the pin to. So for the pin mode, you have to add the pin number first. And if you want it to be an output or an input, I made it an output because low-key I just want it to output, I want it to output light pretty much. And this statement right here, digital write, I'm basically telling the little LED what to do. So for the digital write, you have to put the LED number first. Since I made red LED equal 3, this is pretty much saying churn pin number 3 low, so basically turn it off. If I make it say high, let's see what's gonna happen. So if I put this too high, yep, look, bro, that's cool, huh? Yep. Yep, it's gonna turn it on pretty much. So high, like high equals on, low equals off. So let's do some more programming. Let's program the other LEDs. So I'm gonna make this a little bit like organized, just so you guys could understand it more. So left yellow LED equals, so what does the left yellow LED equal? It equals pin number 5. So I'm gonna equal this pin to number 5. So right yellow LED, I'm gonna have that equal number 2 because it's connected to the second pin. And int white LED equals, let's see, 13. So now I'm gonna just copy and paste this 3 times because I did not want to type that out. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I haven't set up my keyboard up correctly, so low-key it's kind of broken. Not broken, but it's not doing what it's supposed to whenever I tell it to. Let's do it times. So first, let's see if they all turn on. That's very important because we don't want to continue on this code if they're not going to turn on. Okay, so let's see. They should all turn on because I made them turn on in the code. See, yep, that's correct. They're all turned on, so that means that the code that we made, it works pretty much. So we did good. Now let's make some statements. Cause low-key, like what I'm doing right now, like on this screen right here, is I'm pretty much just gonna copy and paste this into the final code that I'm gonna have for the car. So I'm gonna pretty much finish up the programming for this just so I don't have to do it later on whenever I want to eventually finish up the project. So how do I want to do this? So I want to make this, how do I want to do it? I'm not sure if I want to write if statements or if I want to do something else. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do if statements. Just for right now, just so I don't, yeah, I'm going to do that. So if serial dot, I forgot what to put for that, serial dot, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I apologize for the wait. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do now. So what I'm gonna do is serial dot read string. Is that how I had it on here? Yeah. So if serial dot read string equals, let's say left, I want it to, I'm just gonna copy left. No, let's go this one. Okay, I'm not sure why my control is alt. I don't know how to change that because whenever I press control, yeah, never mind. So like if read string equals left, I want to have this so it blinks 3 times. And yeah, pretty much that's what I want to do. I'll have it like at, I don't know, like 200 milliseconds maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have it at 200. So it's gonna be 1. Okay, that should work possibly. Yeah, that should be correct. Yellow. Yep. And okay. So let's see. Okay, so pretty much what I just did right now is I'm using this stereo monitor in this little bit of programming that I'm doing. I'm putting that to screen as if you guys were here. No, okay, so pretty much I'm like using the serial monitor and this little bit of code that I just did right now, it's reading the information that I'm gonna put inside the serial monitor. So like if I put left in this, like little message thing, it's gonna turn on the LED. It's gonna delay it for 200 milliseconds until it turns it on again. Wait, no, I did this incorrect. So turn it on. So it's gonna go high, low. You see, I caught myself there. Okay. Yeah, you see, I knew something wasn't incorrect. Or wasn't correct. Okay, that should be. Okay, I already see a problem with this code. I'm just gonna, cause if left, it's gonna keep linking, I think. Hopefully not. We'll just get to it whenever we get to it, pretty much. And I'm not sure why I put out, but see, making a lot of mistakes already. But it's good that I'm catching them now instead of later on whenever I'm getting deeper into this project. And I really appreciate the patience. I know I'm not the best at explaining things, but hopefully I'll get better. Okay, I'm not sure why I did that. Okay, can I please just go back? Okay, yeah. It's being really annoying for no reason. Okay, so it's gonna turn on, wait 200 seconds, turn off, wait 200 Milliseconds, turn on. Yeah, turn on. So what this thing, oh well, nice. So now to the, so now that should work. Nope. Okay, nice. So what's it saying? Okay. Make sure that if you ever write serial in this program that you make it capital S. I always forget for some reason. Okay, now this should work. So, okay, let's say that I want to turn left. I'm going to have it so, okay. So pretty much in the coding program that I did right now, I had it so whenever I typed in left inside this little like serial monitor, it makes it blink this much amount of times pretty much. So let's say I type in left. Okay, that's embarrassing. My bad. I forgot with this you had to reset it before you did it again. Okay. Oh, okay. Make sure that the baud rate that you have, it matches this baud rate. If it's not correct, it won't do anything. That's embarrassing twice back to back. I promise you I'm better than this. I'm not sure why I keep messing up. Probably because I'm nervous or something. I'm not sure what's not working. Serial dot begin. I know I'm forgetting something. I think so. Because it's not giving me any errors. I just don't know why it's not working whenever I type in left. Whenever I type in left. It's at 9600. BR. Hold on, let me look at some other code. Because I know I did something wrong with the serial monitor. It's going to be files over recent. Let's look at this one. I think I made a serial.begin. BR is beyond here. What am I doing wrong? Serial.begin. Yeah, I made it begin. Serial.readString. I'm not sure why. I'm looking at a simpler one. Yeah, let me just do this one. It's gonna analog right. Bro, what is going on? Why isn't it not working? It should work. How long is this recording? Look, I can't even tell. So the baud rate's 9600. I made it begin right here. Oh, okay. You see that, that's embarrassing as well. So the reasons why it's not working is because I did not set it up, both of them. So that's why they weren't turning on or off. But we caught it now, so now it should work. Hopefully. Left. You see? Yep. It turned on. I'm not sure what's not blinking though. Number 2. R. Number 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, the left one should be turning on now. Is it working? Oh, you see, yeah, it blinked. I just didn't catch it. Right. I'm leaving a lot of mistakes in my code. Now I need to make the delay longer. I'm just gonna put the delay up here because I do not want to keep writing it. T delay, the taillight delay equals, let's say like 500 milliseconds. You see, it's a lot of copying and pasting I have to do. Okay. Let's say I want to go left. Okay. Correct. Right. See, guys, we're good. We are good. We are good. And it turns it off after, which is what I wanted to do. So that's fortunate. See, so now we got the taillights working. I'll for sure go through this code again and make it accurate to like how much they would blink in real life, but this is for right now just to show you guys. Now let's do it for the headlights and the taillights. Okay. So let's say that it gets like dark outside. I want the headlights to turn on. Let's go this one. Yeah, so let's say that it gets like really, really bright outside, like it becomes day. You want it to turn off, so I'm gonna put this to low. And now let's do the taillights now. Let's do the blinkers. And the lights. So let's say that you want to slow down. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do an analog value for the dark. Oh no, I'm probably gonna have to do like an analog value for the white LED because okay, I want it to have like a dim setting and the high beam settings. So I'll probably do that as well in a different video. I kind of just want to finish up this video because low-key it's getting kind of long. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. Probably like 30-40 minutes. So let's say that I break. I want the red LED to turn on to high. And if I am dark, I also want this to turn on. Because low-key, like, whenever you're driving, and you have like your front lights on, the taillights will also be on. Just so other drivers can see like where your car is at whenever it gets dark out. So I'll probably have the same thing for the taillight. What else? When else would it? I'm gonna change this code up too because I don't want it to like be constant. You know what? I'll just do it for right now. I'll change it up for sure later on. I just have to remember. Delay like 1,000 milliseconds because why not? just have that. I'll leave some comments for myself just so I don't forget later on. Hi beams. Hi beams. Dark light break. Okay. I think that's all I want to add for right now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it goes through. I'm back. Pretty much I paused the video because the code that I had on before I like did the switch, it wasn't working, and I didn't know why for a while, a couple minutes. Pretty much what was happening is pretty much I would read the string, but like it would read it only once, if that makes sense. So let's say that it read dark, it would have it as dark, and it wouldn't let me change it no matter if I like put light or a different string into the stereo monitor. But it works now. I had to add in this variable string called light, and I already pretty much like set it up in the up here. I also added this one string that I learned from Palm Accorder. I'm telling you guys, watch him. He's actually pretty good. Pretty much what this string is saying is to wait until like the user puts in an input before he even does anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna test it out, and we're gonna end the video after I see if it works. Hopefully, I'm gonna upload it first, and we're gonna see. I'm kind of tired. Oh, there goes my sleep notification. Okay, so let's go. Let's type in dark. Yep, it turns on. Let's say it becomes like day. Let's put light. Those turn off. Let's say I break. It's gonna stay on for 1,000 milliseconds, and it should turn off. Oh no, I forgot to put in that line of code. Gonna add that real quick, and just so I don't forget it later on. Control copy. Oh, nope. I forgot that my keyboard's kind of broken. Oh, okay. I won't upload it again because I don't want you guys to keep waiting. Let's go left. Yep, it's going good. Let's go right now. 1, 2, 3. So pretty much I have set up the LED lights for my future project of building the car. I really appreciate you guys watching this whole video, and yeah, I'm gonna try to complete it before school starts again, sometime in August, because once that starts up, I won't really have much time to do stuff like this. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram or on YouTube, comments, or like whatever. Hope you guys have like a pretty good day. If you guys are watching this in the daytime, or if you guys are watching this at night, hope you guys sleep well. Yeah, appreciate you guys. See you later, or see you until the next video. I'm not sure what we're gonna do in the next video, but I'll figure it out. I probably won't make a video every single day. I'll probably make one like once a week, possibly, or maybe twice a week, because okay, I need to finish this before August 11th, whenever I start school again. But I don't know. I'll see you guys. Bye.